Okay, so the Suicide Squad has been out for a while now. Great movie, nice action, nice comedy. I'd highly recommend it. Go check it out. But I'd like to point out a few things in this scene. First off, I want you to keep a mind of where these guys are standing. Remember this clothes on the line, this dry branch, this plaid piece of cloth, and this pot. I want you to remember them. They're gonna be important later. So this black guy walks off and King Shark eats this guy. But before we get to that, I'd like to point out this right here is where the woman will be standing and washing that Peacemaker is going to kill. So King Shark eats this guy. The black guy just left and he didn't hear any of that. I don't know where the woman is right now. She's not standing there, but that's where she's going to be. I'm gonna show you. Now, Peacemaker then walks up. This guy is running towards Peacemaker with a gun in his hand. I don't know why he doesn't shoot. But then, as you can see, this guy has his gun drawn and he hasn't fired. And if you look right there, you will see the guy in the white sheet that Peacemaker is going to kill. And right here, a black man is going to be standing here. And another man will be standing here, tying his shoes. You can use the bench as a marker to remember the spot. Now, the black man was coming from up here. And here's the blue tarp. You can use as a marker, which means the guy that King Shark ate was standing right here. So where was this guy coming from? Either way, so the camera switches handle and this guy draws his gun again. Peacemaker kills him and he screams so loud, I don't know how. Nobody heard it. Then that woman screams out, and what makes it ridiculous is they go a few meters and voila, there's two guys standing there. Now, if you look, the woman is on the ground right here. So it's directly behind them. And here's the other guy that Peacemaker truly has in his head. So they're not that far apart, and this guy didn't hear anything, and this guy didn't hear anything. Here's a guy in the white sheet, and here's a bench. So where did these two guys come from? They weren't there earlier. And if they were, it makes it even stupider, because how didn't they hear when this guy died? And how didn't they hear when the black guy screamed out? Are they that deaf? Bloodsport then proceeds to kill these three guys. And if... wait. I'm gonna show you. Pause. Remember this pan, this plaid piece of cloth? This is the dry branch and this is the clothes on the line that I told you to remember, along with this pan and this plaid piece of cloth, which means the guy that King Shark ate was standing right here and he screamed out. So these three guys that were over here should have heard him, but as I said, it's like everybody here is deaf. Peacemaker then goes on the roof, walks about 2 meters or less, turns to his left, and kills the woman. So, based upon the distance he walked, she should have seen when he jumped up there. But she didn't. So they're deaf and blind. And then this guy didn't hear those 2 guys on fire screaming. Like, look at him. He has no clue what's going on. It's then there's this guy right there as well. No earphone in his ears. And he didn't hear anything as well. Nothing. And then finally, there are these guys up here. They jumped out. I don't know what they were thinking. And I don't know how long it takes to fire a gun that Polka Dot Man has enough time to react to kill them. And then the amount of noise this thing makes when it drops, and Rick Flag and the other lady didn't hear it at all. I mean, it's a great scene, but if you look at it too long, you notice a few things. I noticed that all of this in the first view, so maybe you don't even have to look at it that long. But either way, great movie. I just thought I should point out those things. And even if you look here, when Polka Dot Man starts speaking, Ratcatcher is still standing there, but somehow she reaches up there beside Bloodsport. So I think it's just the editing why some of these things are like that. Like, they did different cuts and forgot how such and such things are. So that's why they ended up with people popping up out of thin air. You understand? But overall, it's a great movie. I'd highly recommend it. Go check it out. Shang-Chi's coming out in a week or a few. I don't remember when. I'll also be doing a breakdown for that. Well, not actually a breakdown. I'm just looking for things out of the ordinary. Drop a comment, like or share, and comment on a movie you'd like me to check out, and I'll do a breakdown for that as well. Until next time, I'm out.